and I'm here on Joy's little cooking show that she does typically. And I don't know how she does this the whole time, so you want to take them? So let's show them.
First, show everybody what you're gonna make us for dinner.
Sure. Yeah, so today I decided I'm going to enjoy a little bit of a break, even though she's, probably giving instruction and it's not much of a break, but I decided to make some meatball subs, because the kids insisted that they wanted to go out to a pizzeria, and I was like, well, we got some ground beef, and let's go ahead and make some meatball subs, so that's what I decided to do. And some mozzarella sticks, which came out of the freezer.
And who's this? Who's your baby?
This is baby David.
What's he eating?
He's eating some mozzarella sticks.
Hi, baby
And he
David.
really likes them. What do you think? Yeah,
Hi.
you do like them.
Hi.
He likes them a lot.
Hi, Luke.
All right, so I'm warming this oven up right now. I'm just going to be tossing some buns just to kind of make them a little toasty.
All right, so what do we have here? So Jonathan made meatballs from scratch. He seasoned them with some garlic powder and salt and added some Vesper sauce.
Pizza sauce there. Shout out to Vesper. Yep, and
Wait, let me see that again. What is it?
Vesper
Vesper.
Brothers pizza sauce.
So the best way I can describe this pizza sauce is it tastes just like Prego with less sugar, because Prego has added sugar. This one does not. I really like Prego when I'm using canned sauce or jarred sauce, but I don't like the sugar in it. Vesper tastes almost just like it, minus the sugar.
Yeah, so it's a healthy alternative to something that people are used to. So that's nice. So yeah, so what I did with these, with this, I mean, honestly, I think I don't know if I wouldn't say messed them up, but Joey was talking about breadcrumbs, but I didn't put any breadcrumbs. I just cracked an egg, mixed it up as if it was scrambled it up pretty much, and then I just rolled the balls of ground beef in them, and then I put some salt and garlic. That's all it was. Simple
All
as
right,
that.
so our simple meal idea of tonight. So we are here. Let me turn. So we usually come on just to give people some quick meal ideas for when you feel stumped, like you don't. It's sometimes it's just really hard to think of what to make when you just don't feel like it, or if you've been doing it 3 times a day, every day, 365 days a year.
That's her. Me. I'm a
It gets tiring thinking of what to make next when you want to just change it up a little bit. So this channel is just for some meal ideas that you could do with your family, and this was Jonathan's idea for tonight because Josiah here wanted pizzeria food, but we have the ingredients that we don't want to go bad at home. So Dad gave Mom a break, and he's holding the baby, he's making the dinner, and he is making meatball subs or meatball sandwiches.
Right.
And it actually looks really delicious.
So, because she's the pro and I'm just the go right now. So, with the mozzarella cheese, we have some sliced mozzarella cheese here, and that's ultimately what's going to go on these. When do I put them on, Joy?
So you put the meatballs. Oh, let me change this around. So you will put the meatball sandwich. Well, he has the buns heating up for a little bit before he adds everything.
Yeah, I figured I want to toast them up.
So basically, he has the buns, or you can use Italian bread or
a bagel, if you whatever you want.
yeah, you could put it on any type of bread. So he's heating up the buns. He's going to get the meatballs and the sauce, put it on top of that, and he's spitting. He's going to get the meatballs, put it on top of the buns, and then he's going to add the mozzarella cheese. Show us the mozzarella cheese, Luke. Thank you. There it is. And we got our pre-sliced mozzarella cheese, and it is going to go on top of the sauce back into the oven, and it's going to melt. Hey, Josiah. Back into the oven to melt, and we will have our meatball subs. I think that we are in the United States, and I think that different areas in the United States call their sandwiches different things. Like some areas call their sandwiches hoagies, which I think is kind of weird. I don't know. It sounds
I'm used to
weird.
calling them heroes.
Yeah, some areas, like in New York City, they call them heroes. Some areas call them subs.
Yeah, Jersey's call them Jersey calls them subs.
Yeah. So what do you guys out there call your sandwiches?
All subs.
Yeah. So we are making. Most places call the meatball sandwiches meatball subs. So for a meatball sandwich, you will get your bread or your bun or your Italian bread. You will get your meatballs with the sauce, put it on top of the bread, and then top that with some mozzarella cheese, preferably mozzarella. It could be any cheese, but
Provolone's a good
yeah,
alternative.
provolone is good too. And you will heat that back up till the cheese melts, and you will have these delicious meatball sandwiches. And that is what we are, my husband is making for dinner. I don't normally make meatballs. I have made meatballs, but I like that my husband is making something different than I usually make, because then the kids think it's like this amazing treat. Because he doesn't always cook in the kitchen, but when he does, they are so excited because it's very different than what I would choose to make. And
It is.
yep. And then they tell Dad, you're the best cook ever. And then I'm
not
like,
the best cook ever.
you're cooking every day. No, I'm just kidding.
Dad.
So
But Mom, I tell you you're the best cook
I
ever.
know.
listen
Luke's a good kid.
the
Mwah.
time you make
Yeah.
food.
Yes, they do tell me they love my food. I'm just kidding.
They have selective amnesia. They remember what they want.
Yeah, but they do. Yeah, they do like Dad's cooking though. So again, for anyone who has joined High Games Day, so for anyone who has just joined, we are making meatball sandwiches, and for the meatball sandwiches, basically Dad got the ground beef and he put the spices in it. He mixed it up. Then he added. There's a baby.
A little bit of David. No.
No. And then he added some, he cooked it up, he added some sauce to the mix. And next we are going to put the meatballs on our warmed up buns. And then we are going to top it with cheese. And that is going to be our dinner for
You think
tonight.
that's good? You think they're
Yeah, I
heated
think
up
they're
enough?
nice and heated up.
Okay.
Pretty good.
All right, let's do it. Again, put this out
So-
of the way.
To anyone who is watching right now, what is your favorite meal for dinner? I want to get some other ideas besides the ones we are already giving you guys. We often eat chicken, and we always have ground hamburger meat in the fridge, in the freezer, just in case. But what is it that you guys enjoy on a daily basis? There are Dad's meatballs that he just cooked up. And he is holding the baby, cleaning up after himself. He is doing a wonderful job, and I am very happy.
So it's a David, my guy, strong managing it.
Yeah, David's supervising. He's making sure that
He's a food inspector.
he's making sure Dad's doing it right. Is everything going well, David?
I didn't know we had a medal.
Mm-hmm.
We could
I hope
use
so.
this one.
All right, so
Where's the,
our cooking dinner idea for tonight is
Yeah.
meatball sandwiches. And again, meatballs you can put on anything. You could put it on spaghetti. You can put it on.
Joe, where's that?
You don't have to
Something not
put
burn my
sauce
hand here.
with it. I've
You
seen.
could just eat it plain.
Yeah, you could eat it plain. They
Should I
taste
use
really.
this to touch
Yeah,
to grab
no. You could. They're back here.
Oh, okay.
You could eat it plain. You could put. I've seen people put gravy on meatballs. What is that called when people put gravy on meatballs?
I don't know.
I don't
Is that
remember.
like
It's like
a certain type of.
yeah. I don't usually do that, but I have seen that where you put yeah, you could just put whatever sauce. Oh, I've seen also that Korean barbecue sauce on the meatballs. That's pretty good. I like a quarter chicken on rice or a few chops with fries. Oh yeah, I like chicken on rice too. That's delicious. And chops with fries. That's a good idea. My family, we love fries.
So what I'm gonna do actually, can someone hold the little man while we go ahead and put the cheese
Yep.
on these? Oh, here you take
Wait,
him.
I'm gonna read it. I want to read it.
All right. I'll read them, honey. So, because sometimes people put weird stuff up there and they want you to read it out loud before you think about it.
Yeah, you gotta be
And
careful.
I don't do that. I read them in my mind and then I read them out loud.
Yeah, the internet's
Because
weird.
people
read
like to
something.
troll. So FBI, yeah, see, there's people already saying weird stuff. So, all right. So Hey, Mom. Hi, Will. Good morning. That name I can't pronounce. Hi, Reggie. Thank you. Thank you for everyone who has joined our YouTube family and liked and subscribed to our channel. We are very grateful that you are here with us, spending time with us in our kitchen and in our home. There's my husband tonight. Our meal idea, my husband's meal idea is meatball subs. So he is adding, oh, he is putting the cheese at the bottom first. That looks delicious. I usually put it at the top, but you know what?
I'm gonna double it up. I'm gonna
Oh, he's gonna double it up.
Put a little bit on the top, a little bit on the bottom, rip them in half.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, figure to make it easier for the kids not to make a mess. Hopefully, we'll see how that works out. That's a
Yeah.
it's a theory. Let's see how it goes into play.
Yeah, so my husband is making meatball sandwiches, and here are the meatballs that he just made from scratch. The sauce is Vesper Brothers sauce, and he is going to put the meat. He just put the cheese in the bread, and he's going to put the meatballs on the buns. He preheated the buns so that they are nice and toasty and warm. And we are going to have a delicious dinner tonight. Man knows how to work it. Meatball subs with cheese, Reggie says. Thank you, Reggie. LeBron James dunk. Okay. Yes, I did do what I said I wouldn't do. You're right. I started to read a comment stop. I started to read a comment out loud. Is somebody said, like, I don't know what they said, but they were like talking about FBI, some nonsense. And then I deleted it. So all right. So thank you, everyone. Anyone else have any dinner suggestions for us over here? And the person that just suggested the quarter of a chicken over rice, SH, that is a very good suggestion. I do like making the quarter chickens. We like to put them outside on the grill, on the barbecue. Yeah. So here's my husband making the dinner. And here's Luke. Say hi, Luke. And there's David.
Baby David's the man.
Today we went to the playground. My husband was shooting some hoops with the kids, playing basketball. And I took the little ones on the swings, and they had a really great time. David here was trying to crawl up and down the slide. It was really adorable. He's really learning how to climb lately.
Yeah, Luke was climbing at 1 year old. He was climbing up like rope ladders. This kid was a freak. I don't know how he was doing it. It's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, let me go ahead and get his fork here.
All right, so here's our meal idea. It's meatball sandwiches. My husband cooked up the meatballs. He has them simmering in delicious tomato sauce.
Let me just turn David's out.
And
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
he has
7.
all the
That's
bread
8,
going
9,
on here
10.
with the cheese inside. So
1, 2,
it's
3,
basically
4, 5, 6,
meatballs
7, 8, 9,
with
10,
sauce,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
cheese, and
So I
bread.
got
And that
17
is
of them.
so simple. That is our simple
So
meal idea
1,
for
2, 3,
tonight.
4, 5,
So
14,
if you've already made dinner, it would be a good idea to make some meatball sandwiches for tomorrow night. And
21. Let's figure this out. All right.
then you don't have to think of what to make. And if you don't like meatball sandwiches, well, you can make chicken parmesan sandwiches, which are made pretty much the same way, except you have some breaded chicken instead of the meatballs.
Where should I put this on, Joey? So I don't. Should I just put it directly from the top here, or something I should put it on?
Bring this closer to the pan of meatballs.
Bring this right, okay.
Yeah.
Put it right here. Look.
Luke, can you pick that up? The baby's dropping stuff. All right, so we have my husband cooking dinner tonight. This is a really special night because
I never do this.
Yeah.
No, it's not true.
well,
Don't do it often.
He doesn't do it often. He has done it before, but
There
there are certain things that I enjoy doing more than he enjoys doing, and then there's certain things that vice versa. So, and cooking is usually the thing that I enjoy. So he lets me do it, and I let him do the things that he enjoys. And I don't mean like let him. I mean, we make sure that we each get to do the things that we like more often.
Yeah, it makes sense.
LB says, "Go, Jonathan." Hi guys. Hi Kathleen. We are Jonathan is cooking us dinner tonight. He is preparing meatball sandwiches for the whole family.
Right.
So he has the meatball simmering in the tomato sauce. We'll turn it off.
Yeah, I'm good. I'll turn it off. Yeah, it's sauce.
He has the meatball simmering in the tomato sauce that he made the meatballs from scratch, and he has the warm bread with the cheese. He's putting the meatballs into the buns, and it is going to taste delicious.
I hope so. We'll find out. Their kids are very honest and humbling critics, so we'll see how it really tastes. Maybe you guys will see that too. I don't know. Or am I bold enough to let them hear the results?
Have you ever considered writing a cookbook? I have. I've thought about it, but I just don't have the time for it. It would be cool. The cookbook that I like to cook out of is called Better Homes and Gardens, and everything that I make out of there, it's like perfect amount of ingredients that they ask for, and it always comes out really great. So this is I have a whole bunch of other cookbooks. I also use these professional baking and cooking cookbooks, but this one's Better Homes and Gardens new cookbook. That's my favorite. It has all the basic recipes that you need, and then you can just add things that you like flavors that you like, to make it into your own. Like if it asks for a certain thing and you like more of a certain spice, you could just add that, and that cookbook is great for that type of thing. So, but thank you for asking. That's a good question. Maybe someday. So my husband is here finishing up the meatball subs.
Just trying to divvy it out so it's even. We get an even amount of meat. Anyway. Okay. And now I need probably a little spoon. Maybe I'll just use a spatula. Oh, that's what I did. I knew this one was too big.
This is awesome. Thank you, Jonathan.
You got it.
Thank you.
So thank you everyone who joined our YouTube family. Thank you for liking and subscribing to our channel and spending time with us here in our home, in our kitchen. And we hope you enjoyed. We hope you enjoyed your time with us. And I hope that the meatball sandwiches were a good meal idea that maybe you'll use someday. And if you don't, I hope you just enjoyed watching us hang out and cook. I love your kitchen. I know I said it the other day, but I do. Thank you, Kathleen. And here's baby David toddling around. Yeah. Say hi. Hi. Say hi. Hey.
Hey, that's a good hi. That was a good one, David.
David told me hi earlier. Yeah.
Talker, he's learning.
Hi. Yeah, say I'm gonna have good dinner tonight. Tell everybody.
Hi.
He said hi, guys.
Say hey guys, it's me, David.
Like and subscribe.
He's like, is this a beer, a coffee, or
Okay, here, I'll pick you up. You want me to pick you up? Yes or no?
Well, there you have it, Joe. I'm pretty much wrapped up. Maybe put a little
All
more
right.
cheese on top of this.
All right, so here are our meatball sandwiches, or my husband's meatball sandwiches. It has, he had ground beef, and he put the spices in them, turned them into little meatball shapes, cooked it on the pan, added sauce to it. Then he put the cheese at the bottom, the meatballs and the sauce on the top, and he's gonna add a little bit more cheese before he's done. So here we go. When he's done with that, he's going to stick the tray of meatball sandwiches back into the oven.
Yep, that's right.
And it will be nice and melted and delicious.
That's right.
So
Hopefully, we'll see.
there we go.
We'll see. A little bit there. A little more here. These ones are tinier, so they don't need much. Okay, now we're gonna add cheese. And that's fine. They're good. All right, let me get that glove back on and
What are your go-to veggie meals options? Oh, Oh my goodness. Okay, so I like rice, and I like almost every single vegetable. So here's Jonathan putting it into the oven, and there it goes, our meatball sandwiches for dinner. Thank you, Dad. He's awesome.
Okay. About 2
All right.
minutes and it'll be ready to go.
So I like all kinds of vegetables. So I like oh my goodness, I like everything vegetables. I like eggplant parmesan. I grew a whole bunch of eggplants in my garden, but I have not made the eggplant parmesan yet. I need to. I also like that involves cheese. I don't know if you eat cheese or not, but the eggplant.
We have to show the cheese alternative.
Oh yeah, we have the cheese alternative because you could. This is like it's spelled DAIYA. I like this because it kind of melts like real cheese, and it's Parmesan. So you could do the eggplant breaded breaded and fried, and then you add the cheese on top and sauce, and that's your that's your eggplant Parmesan. Instead of eating chicken Parmesan, you would do eggplant Parmesan with the dairy-free cheese, and it comes out delicious. How do you make eggplant? Okay, so eggplant, you would slice it into circles. Then after you slice it into circles, you dip it into flour. Then you dip it into bread. Then you dip it into you dip it into the flour. Then you dip it into the eggs. Then you dip it into breadcrumb, and it will have like a breadcrumb coating. Then you fry it up on both sides, and that's your eggplant. To make it eggplant parmesan, you add cheese, sauce, put it in the oven to melt, and there you have it.
Just be aware though, because some people don't realize that they are allergic to it, and I'm kind of a little allergic to it. Even though I like it, it just kind of gives me like a sort of a itchy lips.
Yeah, slight allergy. Let's see. Hello, Pascal. Other vegetable dishes I like stir fries like with rice. Like you just put like you can get like a frozen bag of veggies. That's like the easiest way if you're trying to be really quick about it. They have the frozen vegetables at the grocery store. You heat them up however you like to heat them up, and you add some spices like onion powder and garlic powder. Then you add a little bit of soy sauce. You can get regular soy sauce, or you can get the gluten-free soy sauce. We have both kinds here somewhere. We have both kinds, but yeah, you add the soy sauce and make sure you just have enough of.
Do you want this on yours? Or no?
No thanks. And then yeah, so basically we like the vegetable stir fry as a vegetable option. We like the eggplant parmesan. We like raw vegetables just by themselves. Like my husband eats a cucumber almost every day. That's why he looks like that.
Yeah, maybe.
He looks like I think his mom birthed him in the fountain of youth because
He's just being nice.
Yeah, he's not the age you think he is. So yeah, we like raw vegetables. We like to dip our raw vegetables in hummus. And do you ever make curry chicken, like chicken and prawns and peas all together? It's nice. I have made chicken tikka masala.
Masala, yeah.
I have made that before. I love it. I love Indian food. I don't know what they're all called, and I wish I did, but I like all of it.
Paneer, what's that? Sag
oh
paneer?
Yeah, sag paneer, and I can't remember all the names of it. Hello Vivi. Hello James.
Everybody, let's go.
Yes, John. Yes, we do grow the vegetables, and my husband also exercises, so it's not just as easy as eating a cucumber every day, but he also I won't tell all your exercise secrets. I'll leave that for another day.
Yeah, I can share it with you.
Greetings from Portugal. Hello, Sibel de Jor. Hello, Gamer. And hello, SH. So my husband just took the food out of the oven that he made. Our easy meal idea for tonight was, go ahead,
Meatball subs.
Meatball
or
subs.
heroes, or hoagies, or whatever you want to
or
call
sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
So my husband made the meatballs from scratch. He added the sauce to it. He put the cheese on the bread. Then he added the meatballs with the sauce and heated it back up. And there you have it. It looks delicious, and I know it will taste delicious too. I eat gluten free, so I will take mine off the bread and.
Yeah, I could actually put it on a little gluten-free hoagie there
Yeah.
too, but I was kind of in a rush. Sorry.
But it is going to be delicious. That is Josiah's special request, right, for dinner. And
All of ours.
yeah.
Requests.
All right, so let me get this going. I'm gonna serve this up. Thanks
All right.
for hanging out with us. Bye.
Thank you for liking and subscribing and joining our YouTube family. We will see you again soon. Next time we make something
Jackson's
delicious that we would like to
Jackson's
share.
excited too. Look at this. He's very excited. He's got the wiggle butts going on. Yeah, seriously. All right. See you guys. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
I want to get a bowl box.